Okay, I bought this trout thinking it was salmon, and I need to get the pin bones out of here, which I can feel. It looks like, I think it's right here. They're supposed to be at an angle. So I did kind of watch a video on how this is supposed to come out. So let me grab a knife. Hopefully this knife is sharp enough. I don't know. But the pin bone is like right here. So the way it said to get this out, just to kind of cut down the middle here. This is still a little frozen also. So these pin bones, as they're called, supposedly right in here. It's kind of hard, like I probably should have waited till this unthawed. Like I could feel them, but I'm gonna go ahead and cut this here, and then supposed to cut in the same direction because the bones kind of go in that direction toward the back. And then you're supposed to just be able to get those pin bones out, supposedly. Growing up as a kid, I loved eating fish, but the part that I hated when we were growing up is ultimately a bone would get stuck in my throat. Ultimately, that would always happen. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna let this just sit here and unthaw a little bit more. I feel like I don't think there's any on this side. I'm trying to see if I feel any. I don't. The video that I saw only said that they were just in this spot, which would have been like the back of the trout. So hopefully I got it. I'm just gonna cut off this little part right here. So this will be my first time cooking trout, to my knowledge. I don't think I've ever cooked like a lot of types of fish before. I'm not gonna worry too much about the bone part of this. I'm gonna season it up and cook it on top of the stove just with some olive oil, some lemon, some fresh herbs, and yeah, we'll see how it turns out. It's about to be lemon time. Get it? Lemon time? Lemon? Well, lemon time. Lemon time. This fish is very fishy. So that's why we're gonna use lots of lemon. buttered garlic. So we're going to use some of that. So we got our salt, and now we're just going to add some pepper. And then to add just a little bit of spice, we're going to do some paprika. And when I put the oil in, I'll use a little bit of garlic in the oil, in the olive oil. And let me see what fresh herbs I have. Let's see. Okay, so we got our garlic there. Straighten up a little. So I got rosemary, got thyme. So let me just see which one. Oh, definitely will use some of the thyme. And let me see if rosemary. You know, I'll use a little bit of both. Okay, next step. We're just gonna let this unthaw a little bit more, and then I'll come back and we'll get it into the pan. One thing I thought that could improve the flavor of this trout that I'm about to make is just adding some bacon to the skillet first and let that cook. So, I don't know. Again, this is my first time cooking trout, but I like bacon on seafood, so I'm going to give it a try. So we're also going to be adding the butter. Don't know if you can see that or not. Going to add some butter and also the garlic. We'll use lemon as needed. And yeah, once we get this cooked up, we'll take the bacon out, put some olive oil in here, and actually I'm gonna go ahead and put the garlic in here now so that I can start to flavor the skillet. And it's just adding this bacon for flavor. So I'm not going to keep the bacon in here. Actually, I want to get the bacon out before I add anything else. So let's get the bacon out of there. Okay, we'll keep the garlic in. Let's go ahead and add a little butter. And I want to add the rosemary, and I believe this is oregano or thyme. And let me get some olive oil in here. Cook a little bit longer to get the flavors infused into the oil. And then we'll get the trout in here. Alright, gonna go ahead and put this in the skillet now. Here goes nothing. Turn the fire down a little bit. Want to make sure it's not sticking. I'm going to go ahead and cover this. Alright, I just consulted my trusty Google and it said I should cook the trout in the oven. So I'm going to preheat the oven. I'm going to stop it from cooking on top of the stove. I'm going to preheat the oven to 400. And then once that heats up, we will cook. I'm just gonna put the pan in the oven for 10 minutes to let it finish cooking. All right, let's get the trout into the oven. I'm going to remove the top from the pan. I'm going to let the trout cook for 10 minutes and then we'll come back and have a look. I smell the fish. We got about 2 more minutes before I take it out of the oven. How are you guys doing? I don't never ask you that. I should start asking, how you doing? How's your evening going? Today is Wednesday. This is going to be a busy week for me. But anyway, I'll try to record as much of it as I can for you. But just waiting on that 1 minute. I'm going to be quiet so you can hear the fish cooking. Let me get the camera ready so we can take it out and have a look. Gonna do taste. Oh, this part doesn't have bones in it. I be trying to position this light like this light in the kitchen is horrible. That's a little bit better. Okay. Anyway, here we go. Interesting. Not bad. I could have used a little bit more salt. I'm always afraid that I'm going to use too much. But yeah, that's a good flavor. I think I'm going to just cover it up, let it kind of chill. I may even put it back in the oven just to keep some of the moisture. Because it seems like it's a very sort of meaty fish and it can sort of dry out. So I'm going to put the top back on. I'm going to put it in the oven because I'm not ready to eat yet. It's 7:18. I'll probably eat around 8. I'm thinking I'm going to just put it back into the oven. And yeah, I just wanted to share with you my first time making trout. Thank you for joining me on Michael McGill. I'm going to enjoy this, give it a try, learning things, you know. That's what this channel is about. Process, error, you know, try it again if it doesn't work. I think this worked. So anyway, I'll see you next time. Later.